Okay, so I wasn't actually like planning on making a video today, but the events that it transpired recently were so incredibly mega cringe, that almost outweighs what I just said. No, but like, okay, so for context, I am in a course where we're making a group project. The group project is to make a video game by the end of the semester. So like, it's not a big one. Did you just? No, you didn't. Okay. So like, it's not a big game. It's supposed to be like 15 minutes or whatever. Um, and I'm on a team of 7. There's me, and then there's an audio artist. There's you're not gonna kill me, right? No, you're not. You're chill, just like that ice. So yeah, there's me. There's an audio artist. There's a visual artist, and then there's 4 programmers. I'm doing the writing. And the game's over already. Excellent. Poggers. So yeah, there's 7 of us. We're making a game. That's all you really need to know. And basically, okay. Well, that was kind of yikes. Okay, so basically, I'm the writer. So I gotta like write the story and all the dialogue and stuff. And I think the best way to explain how cringe this event would be to tell you what I was going to do on Sunday, because our we get like this vertical slice thing due Monday, which is yesterday for me, and then a few days ago for you if you're watching this immediately after it comes out. So yeah, did our vertical slice. Like I had to get everything done and ready. We had to have one completed level. Um, so what I thought I had to do on Sunday to just finish up was do like a final pass of the dialogue and make sure it was all finished and stuff. I'm gonna hit play again so I can move on and make it interesting. So I was gonna like finish the dialogue or whatever, and then I was also going to, because this is something I wanted to have, was include like some background story, just like through collectibles or like little notes that are left around. So I was gonna work on finishing that up so it could get added. And what I thought this was gonna look like was that there's gonna be like 2 or 3 clipboards around the map that would like have this text on it. So I was like, okay, this will be easy to do, right? Just have to write like a few lines, and then I'll be done. So this will probably take me like 3 or 4 hours, because like I want to also make sure that the background story is like ready. So like I've planned it out for like the rest of the game, so that it's consistent and all that, right? Being being like on top of things, being all prepared and stuff. So that was my plan. And then immediately after I woke up on the Sunday, I get a DM on Discord. Like I get a ping. Well, it's not a DM. It's in the Discord server we have. So someone pings me on Discord. Hey, do you wanna? Was there a person? Okay. Hey, can you help me finish the text for this puzzle here that we have? And I'm sitting there like, okay, great. What puzzle are you talking about? We don't have puzzles. This is a stealth video game with large narrative elements. What is this puzzle? So as it turns out, one of the programmers was like, hey, we don't have enough content in this 3-minute section of our game. So I'm going to add in this brand new puzzle that like requires writing and stuff, right? And then you know who I'm not going to tell? I'm not going to tell the person who has to write that stuff. So I was like, okay, what? So that okay, that's fine. And then I also found out when I went in to like look at the game and like see what this puzzle was. It's just like a little, like a keypad. You gotta find the combination. There's 4 players left. You're about to kill me. Okay. Maybe I should be paying more attention, but whatever. Commentary it's gotta come first, right? So then I go into the game to check and see like what this puzzle is. And you know what? You know what else I find? I find out that the game is supposed to have text for when you interact with objects in the levels. Like you look at a vending machine, there's gotta be text for that. And the worst part is, nobody told me. What? Huh? I don't understand. Why is this there? Nobody told me that we'd have to do this writing. I'm literally the only writer of the group. I should have signed off on this decision, because then I would have known that, hey, I got to do this writing. But no one told me. Oh. So yeah, I was sitting there. It's like, what? There's like 100 objects on these 2 levels now that need text in them. What? It's like that's another 100 lines of text I gotta write. And I gotta plan it out. And, so that wasn't fantastic. So I was like, okay, I will do the dialogue first, right? That's the most important part. That's the big text. That's gotta be finished for sure. The rest of it, that's kind of just like nice to have, you know. So I finish the dialogue and I share it, right? And then like, hey guys, this is art. And I'm like, hey guys, look at this writing I've done. Is there anything I can do to improve it? You know, I could get a little bit of feedback. It's helpful. And then after 3 hours, so like 3 hours have gone by from when I originally shared this text, right? And then I'm really not paying attention to this game. I'm just running around. Oh, now I'm flying around. So yeah, like 3 hours have gone by since I shared this dialogue. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's pretty good. I've gotten some good feedback. Other people have told me that it's pretty good, you know? So I'm like, okay, now that this is done, I can finally go and work on all of this additional text that I didn't know I needed to do, and also the other stuff that I'd planned to do, but hadn't had a chance yet because I've been confused by this additional stuff. Anyway, then I'm like, okay, programmers, you can add this text into the game, and then it'll be cool, and that's all that you have to do. You don't have to do anything. One of them starts editing it. What? Excuse me? I literally, this is like an hour and a half after I pinged the programmers to be like, hey, this text is done now, you can add it to the game. And then one of them is like, okay, I'm adding it to the game and I'm reducing it down and stuff. Like, what are you reducing? Oh, you know, just taking out some words that don't need to be there. Why don't they need to be there? I never actually got a response to that. I did, like, I still actually have a question that I pinged them for that they never so their reasoning was they wanted to make it so that the like the player isn't like, they're not like stun locked by a wall of text or whatever when they're playing the game. Like, you know, that's fair. You don't want the whole game to be text based because it's not that kind of game, right? But instead of asking me to remove lines, what they instead decided to do was like go in and just take out random words. Huh? You're gonna completely change the meaning of the. Oh my god! Like one of the example that they gave me was that they were gonna go into this one sentence and take out, and get this. This is the groundbreaking types of edits they were gonna do to my text. They were gonna take out the word "the." What? Okay, so I spent like an hour fighting them over that, and I honestly I don't know if they've like even added it to the game. Like I think I like play tested it a little bit right after the web download or whatever was done. I don't think I actually saw the text. I don't think that dialogue's in there, and it's important dialogue too. So like I don't know, but like they were telling me, okay, yeah, you'll see this when it's done. If you wanted there to be edits, why didn't you A, tell me about them, and then B, get me to do? Okay, I don't understand. I'm the writer. I should be the one who's editing the writing, right? That just makes sense. I mean, like you can have your opinions or whatever, but how about you give them to me? Oh, that's the murderer. How about you give them to me before I tell you it's good to go? Oh my god. So yeah, I spent a bunch of time dealing with that. And then at this point, it's like 1 a.m., you know? And I still haven't started on the other stuff that I got to do. So, like, I still have like 3 hours left of work from what I'd originally planned. And then there's the other, all that other text I also have to do that I didn't plan. And keep in mind, the game is due at 5 p.m. that day. So I have, what is that, like 28 hours? But I have to write it. I have to add it into the game myself now because no one else is going to do that. It's a school day. All the programmers are going to be in class. They won't have time to add all this text in. So I have to learn how to add the text into the game. It's something I've never done before, by the way. I also have to learn how to use GitHub, which is what we're using to share code. Something else I've never used before. And I have to write it. And the best part is I didn't even get a good sleep the night before. I was already sleep deprived. Ugh. It was very cringe. So anyway, like I sit down, I'm like, how should I do this best? So I start with the background story because I think that's probably that's the most important bit. That's the part I actually want in the game. So I start working on that. Like I print out the maps that we made. And then I start like circling stuff with a Sharpie, like the places where I want to include text. And I start like marking off the tiles that are going to need events on them because I know how to do them. I know that like you need events and stuff. That's like the one thing I knew how to do. So why is everyone just standing here? Are you guys in the game? I can get a horse. Hold on. Where's I need a gold. Give me a gold. Where's the money? Where's the dollars? Nah. Wait, give me. Yes. You. Now everything's better. Anyhow. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so like I don't remember. Yeah, so anyways, like I printed out the maps, I was circling stuff, I was making notations, I put all the numbers down, like I numbered all the spots, I put them into a spreadsheet, and then I started, like writing all the text. I figured out the background story, I planned it out for the rest of the game too, and I started like writing other text for the other locations and stuff, and I was like, hey, you know what, actually this might just be easier if I just write this extra text like right into the game. So I go in to the game files, right? Like I figure out how to pull it off of GitHub or whatever. And I start like looking around and like, hey, hold on a second. What are these events right next to some of the items? Did you just die in there? That's a shovel. Okay. It's like what are these events? Like right next to these vending machines and next to these clipboards and stuff. And you guys want to know what the programmers did? While I was dealing with the fact that I suddenly had so much more to write, they went in and wrote it. They actually, this gets me so mad. Someone actually went in and did all of this text. That it's like some of it didn't even make any sense. So there's just all this other text here that I have to take out now and rewrite and stuff. I don't understand. Like, it was like they like sat down like, okay, I'll just write some funky little text for this, and then it'll be good to go and it'll be fine. But that's a thing. It won't be fine because I had plans, and this text contradicted the plans I'd set down. And just keep in mind here, it was like 4:30 in the morning at this point, and I had class at 1 p.m. that I had to go to. So at this point, I realized, okay, I'm gonna be here for like another few hours. So I gave up on going to class. When did I get a bow? Okay, anyway, so like I gave up going to class that day, or I guess that's yesterday. Whatever. Then I actually went. I added all the text. I came up with some new stuff. Did you just commit a murder right there? Oh look, I was useful. Yippee. W's in the chat. Am I right? So I went in, I changed all the stuff, I deleted all the stuff that they added, and I did all that, and then I spent like an hour learning how to commit stuff to GitHub, because there's no good tutorials out there that I could find. So then I finally finish up at 9 a.m. I have to wake up in 2 hours to go to class, so I don't go to class. I go to bed instead. And my day is ruined, basically. You know? Like, I wake up at like 4 p.m. just so I have like an hour to see if they've nuked the game while I've been asleep. And then like the audio artist is in there fixing like control issues, so, like WASD was working. Well, wasn't working, I mean, which is exactly what the audio artist should be doing, right? Not the programmers. And then one of the programmers told them off because like was like, hey, why isn't this done? This should have been done like a week ago. And then we're sitting here like, that's not the audio artist's job. Anyway, that is it's really stressful. That's all I'm trying to say. I think I talked about everything. Why is this bridge still up? Please go down. I want to walk that way. Okay, well, I'm dying now. L, 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 L. Oh, how am I drowning? I'm so moist. I guess moisture doesn't equate to buoyancy. Anyway. What else was there for me even to say? Is that it, I think? That sounds really close. I'm gonna go this way. Ugh. Hello. So yeah, I guess the moral of the story is, people, when doing your work that you were specifically brought onto the team to do, is mega cringe. I still haven't like spoken to the team about this. I've spoken to a few members. They, like the artists, they were supportive, so. But I haven't spoken to the rest of the team yet, which I was hoping to do in our meeting tonight, but that's been canceled apparently, even though I haven't seen anything about it in the Discord server. Actually, never mind. Something was posted in the Discord server about that 3 seconds ago. Rescheduled for tomorrow. Excellent. I can't go to that one, which sucks because I had so many things I need. Okay. So, I'm gonna maybe not finish this game, honestly. Because I am looking at the clock now, and I have, like, I have, oh. It's no killer. Okay. I need this game to end really fast now, because, okay, thank you. I gotta leave. Get me out of here. I'm only rushing out of here because our professor is actually playing our game with us to get like feedback and stuff in like 7 minutes. So I have to go to do that. Yeah. So hopefully it's not horrible. It probably will be though, because we're so bad at speaking with each other. It's a mess. It's hot garbage. Please send help. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, why? But also make sure to like leave a like. Leave a like if you want me to survive the next hour. Which I guess you won't be able to do because this will be posted after that. Anyway, leave a like, subscribe maybe. That would be pretty neat. Yeah, and I'm gonna go not kill anyone. Bye.